Today's Professionals brought to you by The Basement Doctor.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's Professional. Today, The Basement Doctor with John Clements. How are you, John?
I am great.
Now, there's no secret. We talk about what we want to talk about before we go on the air here,
Yes.
right? Now, you got me turning on your furnace.
Well, it's going to happen. If it hasn't already,
Yeah.
it's going to
Well,
pretty
that's
soon.
true. I
here.
mean, we're deep into October.
Yeah. So when you think about it, look at your house. Look at the roof. You've got vents in your roof.
Yeah.
You've either got a ridge vent going across the top, or you got the little can vents and things like that, because you're letting the air in your house escape out, getting that hot air and the bad air out of the house.
Right.
A house is designed to breathe, and they call it the stack effect, okay? So the air goes like this and goes out the roof and comes back in and keeps cycling, all right? So if you took a balloon and you blew up the balloon and you pinched it shut, all the air is in the balloon. You spread your fingers apart a little bit and the balloon lets the air out and it collapses. But when you let the air out of your house, it doesn't collapse, right?
Right, I guess. Yeah, no.
Well, where does the air come back in at? So if you're letting air constantly out the top of the house, it's got to be getting sucked back in someplace else.
Right.
So that's where the window companies and the door companies and everybody's preaching about sealing that house up. Where the air primarily comes in at is at the lower level.
Right.
And the rim joist, for example, which is where the foundation and the wood framing of your house comes together,
Right.
that little area right around the top of your basement wall or your crawl space accounts for 20% of the air loss in your house. So you're letting the air that you've paid for, you heated it, you've cooled it in the years, and
Right.
it's going out the attic, and you're bringing bad, unconditioned air in through the bottom of your house.
And you have to treat that.
And then you have to treat it, and then that air rises to the first floor of your house. So if the air coming in is wet, if it's gunky, if it's coming into a damp, moldy crawl space or a stinky crawl space, it goes right up to the first floor of your house. 50% of the air on the first floor of your house came from the lower level.
That's not good.
No. So it's good if you've already had us fix it, but if you haven't, if you've got that damp, nasty crawl space, if you've got that wet basement, if you've got the moldy, smelly stuff or that yucky feel, call us. We're happy to come out and take a look at it with a free inspection.
Okay, let John crawl through your yucky crawl space. That's our report.